Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW15, putting this to carve out my brows, which I already previously did. My voice is like trash because it's so blocked up and stuffy from we having bad weather as usual in Ireland, and my nose is just not happy, and I'm allergic to my cats. Everything's happening, lol. So yeah. Then I'm going to use my P. Louise base. I'm going to put that all over my eyes and pat it in using a random Primark brush. Yeah. I love my P. Louise base. Best base I've ever used. Makes shadows look so pigmented. I'm obsessed. So we're going to take our Carnival palette from Be Perfect. I've been currently obsessed with using this. I've been using this on the daily, and every look that I do, I've been using this to create it. I'm so impressed at how pigmented and beautiful, blendable and creamy it is. Not sponsored. Wish it was. Oh my god, imagine. So I'm taking the purple shade. I'm not sure what this is called. I don't know. There is writing on the palette, which I appreciate, but I can't see it right now. So I'm just taking the purple shade and putting this all over my eye and blending it in, building it up on the corners. I like to pat things in rather than buff them out. It just gives me a general overall better look. So guys, I have the palette and it's actually called Wasted, so I took the shade Wasted. Very nice. And I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. So next I took the two shades. I mixed Chant and Liquor, whatever. Just trying to be posh and put them on my outer corner just to give myself some depth to this look. So I took my concealer, the MAC Pro Longwear again, a fat brush, and I'm just carving out my cut crease. I'm doing half a cut crease, like a half moon shaped cut crease, if you will. We're trying to get these wording right, trying to be so posh, like, I'm sure. So I also, after this, I went over the very edges and I used Liquor and Chant. So Liquor and Chant, and I went over the edges like this. So I'm just showing you a small clip of me doing that because I don't want to be here all day and you guys will be bored. We want to make this a fast video. So I took the shade Queenie. Love that name, so funny. It's such a beautiful true gold, like an old gold type of gold. So I spritzed my brush with my Makeup Revolution spray. You probably didn't see that because I edited it out. So then I put this all over the lid. I also took some lashes which I got off Wish. They're actually really cool, but I had two stacked, so that's what I put on because they're a bit small by themselves. I like a big lash. So I took my MAC Strobe Cream, the pinky shade, rub that in. I always use this as a primer. It's so good. It's sickening as a primer. It's a sticky tacky base for your foundation to just kind of sit on. So one of my favorite foundations formulas is LA Girl Pro Conceal Foundation, Pro Coverage, sorry. And I was trying to be all cool like Instagram, woohoo, and it did not look cool. It just got all over the lid. So I really like this. It's definitely too dark, but it's the lightest shade that they do. So I wish they'd come up with more lighter shades. So LA Girl, if you are ever watching this, which I doubt you will, please do. So this is the Beauty Blend Swirled. It's a new one, brand new beauty blender. I hate getting them dirty. They never look as good, even though you wash them thoroughly. They just never look the same as they did before. So I'm just blending this in. A beauty blender is my favorite thing to use for foundation. I just feel like it blends everything seamlessly and it's beautiful. I like it. So I'm just keeping blending this in. Then I took my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. This is my all-time favorite drugstore foundation besides the L'Oreal Paris one. This is my favorite. It's a lot lighter. They're lighter shades. They've come out with lighter shades, so I think this is porcelain. I definitely got the lightest shade, so I'd say it's porcelain. So I'm just going to buff that in. A new beauty blender bounces, and it just feels so soft and bouncy and fun. I'm obsessed. Sorry, I keep saying that, guys, but I get all my beauty blenders on Beauty Bay and I will link it down below. So we're trying the LA Girl. Everyone raves about this on Instagram, online in general. I do think it's a good concealer, but my concealer shade was way too dark and I think I got the lightest one as far as I know, so I'm not sure about that. I went over it with my Maybelline, one of my favorite concealers. I'll link these all below because I can't remember what the names off the top of my head. So I'm just doing that as my highlight because we got to get that full coverage look. So we're blending this out with the beauty blender again. Today I wanted a super full coverage look like I always do, but extra full coverage under the eyes because I'm tired. So I took my Sleek Makeup Concealer. I love this, but I hate how tiny the applicator is. It's ridiculous because you have to keep going in all the time. Like, it needs to be average. It's tiny. So I am going to be taking my Makeup Revolution kind of, what do they call, fast base stick thingies. I'm using this as a contour. I always do. It's a bit warm, so just keep in mind. So I'm going to use this to blend it in. I definitely put too much. Looking back, it's very pigmented, so I should have put less. But you live and you learn, so we're going to move on from that. So the next thing I did was I took my CMA no color powder. It's so hard to say. I baked underneath my eyes. I haven't done that for a long time because my skin has been so super dry in the winter, so I haven't done that, but it kind of looks okay there, so I'm gonna just bake. We're baking bake and shake, guys. So we've just baked underneath the eyes, and I've baked under where my contour will be. I should have done this after, and I should have set the rest of my face. So like, I basically went in and contoured on a not set base, which is a fail. I don't know how I did it. Yes, I'm tired from work because I work a lot. So I'm taking my Michelin bronzers. I love them. I will leave the shade down below. I'm just contouring, and then we'll see how long it takes me. But eventually I realize that it's not really working because, duh, there needs to be a powder on the rest of my face. I always powder my face a lot considering I have dry skin, but I hate having a sticky base, so I want to keep that powder going. This is when I realized, oh crap, shit, didn't do it. So I'm taking that, I'm powdering my face with the powder, as you guys know, and then I'm going to go back in and just like oh, that's a lot of powder, girl. What are you doing? What is you doing? This is why my clothes are destroyed after I do makeup, so I never wear anything posh or cool. So my Sigma brush, my favorite brush to contour with, contouring quickly. Then I'm taking the other shade of the Michelin, which is the deeper shade, and I'm using that to bronze. I'm taking my new blush palette, Isn't It Peachy by Makeup Obsession. I'm obsessed with it. They own Makeup Revolution as well. I love the peachy shades of blush. I never was a big person for blush, except I kind of looked a bit dead in my photos, and people were like, you look a bit dead. So I was like, you know what, I need some blush. But this is so peachy. I hate really pink blushes, don't like them. Love that. This is the Northern Lights palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, my favorite brand ever, and I'm obsessed with this new formula of highlighter. So they're like we have the Skin Frost, which we already have, the Liquid Frost, and these are Supreme Frost. I'm so proud I remembered that name. So I'm taking a good few. I'm taking the Frozen Gold one and the shade. I take a lot of shades in the palette. I nearly take all the shades besides the really blue one and the first shade. I take a lot of them. So I'm just trying to show you guys what this looks like. I'm trying. I do love this formula. It makes your cheeks look very wet. I love a wet highlighter. But I did go over top with a bit of what you call it? Oh my god. I went over with a bit of Skin Frost and Sarcophagus, my favorite shade after the video, because I felt like it wasn't enough glow. I love a heavy glow, but this definitely gives you a sickening glow. It just takes a lot longer to build up because of the way they're pressed, but they're amazing. Even the Skin Frost, the other day I literally dropped it on the floor. Worst nightmare of my life. I was so shook and it didn't break. And I was like, Jeffree, bitch, you slay the game. Because when I dropped an Ofra highlighter the other day, I love Ofra, but when I dropped their highlighter, because they have a really soft formula, it smashed everywhere and it was so sad. So I'm taking my Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks from the holiday collection. This is in the shade Can't Relate. Love it. Please subscribe, like, and share the video if you can, guys. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Love you guys, and I'll say goodbye.